so let's move in with darkness, 8+. We got a 10, so that's good. Alright, Grey Wolf gets a 3, no grit. I might want to throw that dynamite again. That last one. Try to blow all 3 of these dudes up a little bit more. I think I'm going to go for it, because we're in trouble. If they hit us again, we're pretty much dead. We could try to back up, but they're just going to come back at us. So I think I'm going to throw it and see what happens. I'm going to throw it right here and hope it doesn't bounce. That's pretty much all we can do. Alright, 4 more. Come on, bud. 5. Yes, he lands it where he wants. Perfect. Alright, so the guy in the back, you take 2 damage. Come on. Let's get some 6s. The guy in front of Grey Wolf takes 6 damage. That's what I'm talking about. He had 4 on him. So that's 10 damage. Actually, he's only 2 away from dying. It's 10 damage. Okay, so I wasn't doing the XP for these guys. So that was 6 damage times 5 is 30 XP for Grey Wolf for that hit. I gotta remember that. And then 2 damage on the back guy is another 10. So he's at 150. And then I gotta go back to Scalz, who did 2 damage on the first guy, or the back guy, which is 170. 4 damage on the front guy, which puts him at 190. And then he did 3 damage on this guy, which is 15 more. Puts him at 205. Okay. Alright, so all the XP is all good. Now this front guy takes 3 damage, which puts him to 6. Alright, and that is another 3 damage. For Grey Wolf, 15 more XP. Puts him to 165. Alright. Okay, so our XP is good. 2 of the dynamites hit. So that's pretty good. Now Scalz is up, and he's still in trouble, though. He does have his shotgun, and he's going to use it. He rolls to move. Gets a 5. He doesn't have any grit left. He's going to stay where he's at. He's going to fire that shotgun. Alright, come on, baby. 6. That's a crit with a shotgun. Sweet! Alright, so he is going to go after... He's going to go after this guy. He only needs 2 hits to kill this big guy here. So he ignores the defense. So as long as he gets a 2, a 6, takes him out. Boom. You have 12 health. Ignores the defense. Oh, we didn't do the horror rolls. Oh, I forgot to do the horror rolls. Damn it. Well, let's do the horror rolls. We didn't do them for, I don't think we did them for the scout either. I don't think we did. So that'll be 6. Alright, he saves all but 1. Okay, good, because that means the dynamite, he didn't get knocked out, the dynamite still would have worked, so that's good. So, alright. And then Scalz will take 6 as well. And he saves 3 of them, so he's down to 8. And now Scalz kills this guy, so there's 1 less. And he did 2 damage, so 10 plus the 10, he gets 20 XP. 225. Alright, and now because he killed somebody, he rolls 4, 5, or 6, gets him a grit. Gets a 4, nice, gets his grit back. And then because he killed somebody, he gets to shoot again. So he's going to shoot to hit, and he gets a 1. No, he's going to spend the grit he just got to shoot again. And get a 6, which is a crit. Alright, so he's going to go for the guy right in front of him, who has 6 wounds. And these all go through. Oh, it's a 2. He doesn't have any grit left. Damn. So it's 2 damage. Puts him up to 8 out of 12. That's another 10 XP. Oh, he could have killed that guy, it would have been huge. Alright, so now we're back up with the big bad guy. So he's going to move up. And then we're going against Scalz first. 5s hit on 4 dice. 1 hit. 4 more to save. No, doesn't save. That's 4 damage. Puts him at 9 out of 10. He is in trouble. And the guy in front of Grey Wolf, that is 1 hit. Come on, Grey Wolf, you got to save this one, buddy. 4, saves it. Nice. Alright, that's awesome. Alright, roll for dark. 8 plus. Got a 5. Oh, it's a darkness card. Oh, that could be bad. Power of the Void. All void enemies are +1 in combat. These guys are demons, so they don't get that bonus, so that's awesome. Alright, so Grey Wolf, you have to roll 4, or Scalz first has to roll 4 saves for sanity because of these guys' terror. He takes 1 sanity damage, which he's still okay. And Grey Wolf, he has no way to really... he's in trouble here. 1 sanity damage, which puts him to 10. But remember, because he found the dusty poncho, he actually has 11 sanity now, not 10. So he actually is okay because of that poncho he found. That is crazy. So they're still in this. Alright. So now Grey Wolf is up. Rolls to move, gets a 5. He can't get far enough away to stop these guys from getting, to him. So he's got to roll he's rolling his carbine, I think. Could roll his Indian hatchet. No, he doesn't have the grit to make it stronger. So he's just going to go with the carbine. 4 more hits. Let's go. Let's get some crits. 1, 5. God, 1 hit. Oh, that's terrible. Alright. And so he's going to go after the wounded guy here. And he gets a 1! Oh, jeez. No luck. Scalz rolls a 1. There's some luck. He gets a grit back. Pulls out the shotgun. Gets a 7, which is a crit. He's going after the wounded guy here, who has 8 damage. Rolls a 4, which is 12 damage, which will kill him. Nice work. That shotgun man is awesome. Alright, so that's 4 more damage plus 10, so that's 30 XP for Scalz. Puts him at 265. And he gets to roll for a grit, 4, 5, or 6. Gets a 1, but he kills somebody, so he gets another shot. He gets a 2, and he misses. He does have a grit, though, so he's going to spend it and shoot again. 8, crit, and he does 5 damage to the big guy, which puts him at 9 damage. 3 away. So 5, it's 25 XP. Puts him at 290. Alright, but the problem is the big guy's going. And the big guy is on Grey Wolf. 5s or more hit. He hits with 1. Grey Wolf needs a save big time here. Gets a 2, does not save. And there's no way to stop the damage that's coming of 4, which puts him at 12 damage, which actually knocks him out. But we do have the revive token. I haven't used it in a while, so I do have to do a quick look up on the revive token and how that works. don't think they get... an injury with the revive token, but I'm not sure. Come on, where's it at? Where is it at, guys? Revive token. Sorry. I just gotta double check how it works because it's important. Revive tokens are a special bonus that allow the heroes to overcome otherwise dire situations. Usually, revive tokens are held by the entire posse. Whenever your hero is KO'd, you discard it and he's restored to full health and full sanity, and you may recover 1 grit. It doesn't say you have to roll in the injury chart. So, we have to use our revive token. And he gets all his health and sanity back, which is pretty awesome. And he gets a grit back. The problem is, if Scalz takes another sanity damage, he's going to go down, and we don't have a way to get him back up. So yeah, that kind of is the problem there. And he should have moved back. Well, he didn't know he was going to kill the one guy, but he would have been off the tile. Because now that the Night Terror is on Grey Wolf, he's going to stay on him. Yeah, I should have moved back with Scalz probably before he shot that dude, but I'm not sure he was going to kill him. Yeah, I don't know. In hindsight, I should have. Okay, darkness roll. Yeah. Alright, 8 plus 9, we're good. Alright, so Scalz is up first, and he has to take the horror hits. There's 4 of them. He can re-roll this. Let's get going, let's get a good roll. Oh, it's actually only 2, because there's only 1 Night Terror left, so there's 2 horror hits. Okay, let's do this. So if he only takes 1 horror hit, he's going down. So he has to re-roll this. It says you may re-roll a single willpower roll. So that was a roll, so we gotta re-roll it. Come on, we need 2 4s. Let's go. Yes! 5 and a 4. The bear claw comes into play. Huge. Huge. And now Scalz gets to... Scalz doesn't go first. What am I doing? Well, he saves. He saves when it's his turn. Because I use the reroll. So it's actually our Indian Scout, Grey Wolf's turn. So he has to save on 2. And he takes 1 sanity hit. But he'll take it. Because he's got full health now. Sanity. So he's going to pay his grit and use his Indian Hatchet. Because he has Savage Attack. Use 1 grit to gain +2 combat until the end of the turn. And his hatchet does +1 damage, so he gets 4 dice to whack this guy with 4 more hit. 1 hit with the hatchet. No! Alright, so +1 damage. Rolls a 6! Yes! That's 7 damage. 3 go away, that's 4 damage. He has 9, so that is 3 more, and he is gone. So that is 25 XP for Grey Wolf. Puts him at 190. And Grey Wolf with the Indian Hatchet chops the Night Terror down. And the heroes have actually won. You don't win a lot in this game. I'm excited. I am excited. What happens? We get a reward, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. If all the enemies in the final room are defeated, the heroes have completed the mission and may collect as much of the Darkstones as they can find. We each get 25 XP and D3 Darkstone. Alright, so Scalz gets 25, so that's 315. And D3 Darkstone. 3 Darkstone. It gives him 6 Darkstone. That's a shit ton. So 215 XP now for Grey Wolf. And he gets 2 Darkstone with a roll of a 3. Darkstone. Nice. Heroes. Actually won. Excited about that. We were going through that mine like crazy there, trying to get to the end of it. We didn't pull the Growing Dread card. No, we got all the way through the fight. I knew I was going to forget something. Let's see what the Growing Dread card was. Move the darkness one step forward on the depth track. Actually, that would not have hurt us. Would not have hurt us. Everything would have been the same because that extra step didn't do anything. Alright, so I forgot to do it, but it didn't hurt us in the end. Or it didn't change the game. We got lucky. Oh, it would have sucked if I would have done something that would have really changed it, but it didn't. Okay, so we win. The heroes leave the mine with 4 Darkstone in that last room, and they found some others while they're in there. Exciting turn for our heroes. So they gallantly leave the mine, and they're going to head into town with their spoils to see if they can find some good stuff to do, things to spend and gamble, or who knows what they want to do. Alright, so we got to go into the town section of the game. So the mine is gone for now. Clean up a little bit here. And we head into the town, which is this thing right here. Okay, so let me double check on how this all works, because there's so much to this game, it's hard to remember everything. Alright, so ending the adventure, we are reset to full health and full sanity, which is nice. And we each get a grit that we can spend in town and things of that nature. First, we actually have to roll for Darkstone Corruption. Forgot about that. So Darkstone Corruption. Okay, so we have to roll a d6 for every Darkstone we're carrying, including items with the Darkstone icon. For every 1, 2, or 3, you take a Corruption hit, which you can use willpower to save. So Scalz, none of them have items with Darkstone. There's a little icon on the item if it has it. But Scalz does have 6 Darkstone that he's carrying out of this place. So every 1, 2, or 3 is a hit on 6 dice. So he takes 4 hits that he can save with his willpower. At 4 plus, he's going to reroll that with his Bear Claw. And he takes 1 corruption in the end. If you ever get 5 corruption, your character actually mutates and turns into crazy things happen to him. So carrying a lot of Darkstone is dangerous, but it's also good stuff to have to do other things with. So, all right, and then Grey Wolf has 2 Darkstone, so he takes no hits, no corruption hits. So he's okay. All right, so then we reset to full health and get a grit. Alright, so we succeeded our mission. So we have to roll a d6. Each character rolls a d6. A hero that rolls a 1 or 2 adds a travel hazard to the journey. Alright, so Scalz rolls a 2. Shit, there's a travel hazard. And Grey Wolf rolls a 6. Alright, so we have a travel hazard. So Scalz has to roll on the travel hazard chart, which is in the back of the book here. He rolls 3d6, and we see what happens. He rolls an 8. That's probably not good. Snake Oil Salesman. You meet a traveling salesman at the road who excitedly opens up the sides of his cart and shows you his wares. He spins a good yarn about the medicinal quality of his tonics. Each hero must make a Cunning 5+ test. If you pass, you recognize a scam when you see one and pass on the deal. Okay, so 5+ cunning tests. Scalz has 4 cunning. He fails. Nice. He can use the grit though. He's going to use it. Alright, he passes. And then Grey Wolf has 2 cunning. And he passes with the 5, so they both pass. Scalz had to use a grit though. If you fail, you buy it to discover they're a little more than flavored water and herbs, and we lose money. So since we succeeded, we just go past them and we pass on the deal and keep walking, basically. We know that it's junk. Alright, so then we actually make it to town with only 1 travel hazard that didn't actually hurt us in any real way, so that's good. So we arrive at a town and interact with it. So both characters end up in town. So the way town works is there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 different areas that we can go to in town. Depending on how many days you stay in town, it gets more dangerous. So this is our first day in town. Now we can stay in the campsite, which could be really dangerous. It's free though, or we could spend $10 per day to stay at the hotel. Scalz is rolling in it. Well, actually, they're going to both spend their own money in the hotel. $490. Scalz goes down to $490. Grey Wolf goes down to $115 for the first day in town. And then you get to choose where you want to go for that day. So there is a doc's office where you can heal injuries and mutations and buy bandages and tonics and stuff. There's a blacksmith where you can forge your Darkstone or buy horses. And there's other things too. General store, clothes, weapons, equipment, tokens. The saloon, entertainment, you can get whiskey there. The church, you can heal madness, blessed auras, cure corruption. The frontier outpost, you could sell your Darkstone, you could train, or you can get bounties. So each character kind of decides where do they want to go. So I need to decide where I want to go. I'll be right back. Alright, so I figure out what we're going to do. We're probably going to stay 2 days. I'm thinking first we'll go with Grey Wolf, who is going to head over to the frontier outpost first. So he's going to head over here. The first thing he does is roll on the location event chart, which is a 2d6, to see what happens as he gets to the outpost. So he gets a 7, which is Trading Post. A local prospector has returned from the mines with a strange artifact that he's willing to part with for a price. Draw a world card to determine where the prospector has been, then draw an artifact from that world. The artifact may be purchased for D6 times 150. The problem is he only has $115, so he won't be able to get it anyway. So there's really no reason to do it. So I'm not even going to pull it because he can't buy it. He doesn't have enough money. Well, technically, we could share money, so Scalz could give him some money because he's not planning on spending all of it. So I might as well do it. So it's just going to take a second here. Got to pull the world cards out. I only have 2. I'm actually getting an expansion, the other expansion, the Cinder expansion, tomorrow in the mail. So I'm pretty excited about that. We can add another world to this game. All right, so let's see what world he was at. He was at the swamps of Jargano. All right, so let me find the artifact deck for that, which is right here. It's not really a very big deck. So these Jargano artifacts, yeah, it's a pretty small deck. Maybe 10, 15 cards in it, if that. he's 10. Alright, so we get the Serpent Skin Gloves, which gives +1 strength. Use 1 grit to force an adjacent enemy to reroll any number of their combat hits just rolled. Wow, that's pretty nice. It costs $7.25. Okay, so we have to roll a d6 to see how much it is. d6 times 150. Alright. Oh, 5. 750, which is actually more than it's worth. So we do not have enough to buy that. So, oh, those are nice, but we can't afford them. Can't afford them as much as we'd like to have them. Alright, so now that he's at the Frontier Outpost, what he was going to do was get a bounty. It's free. You roll, you can get a bounty. Depending on what you roll, you get extra money for killing those in the next adventure. Now the interesting thing here is the Night Terrors and Slashers say to every hero for which is killed. And the top 3 here, because the top one is nothing, just say for each killed. So I think if he gets a 2, 3, or 4, only he can get that bounty. But if it's a 5 or 6 and we kill them, both heroes get it. That's what it seems like to me. So that's what I'm going to go with, because why would I explain it differently? So let's see what kind of bounty is there. A 4, so that is Stranglers. So for any Strangler killed, it looks like Grey Wolf is going to get $50 extra for every Strangler killed. And it just says that. It doesn't say to every hero, so I'm assuming it's just him. So there's a bounty for Stranglers that he gets to do. I am going to double check on that, because it says limit once per town stay for all heroes. So I don't know if they're all supposed to get that or just him on the roll. I just think it's him, because they do word it differently for the bottom 2. So, as of now, he's going to get the extra $50 for every Strangler killed if we find any in our next adventure. Alright, so then our boy Scalz was going to head to the saloon first, and he's going to do some gambling. Because he actually is based on cunning, poker, and he's got 4 in cunning. So it costs $50 to gamble. So he's going to spend $50 to get into the game. He has to make a cunning 5+ test. For every 5 or more rolled, you get $50. So 1 5 or more, you basically make your money back. If you fail, you just lose the 50 that you put in. You're going to do it once a visit. So let's go. Ooh, 3, 2 5s and a 6. So he gets $150. He makes $100 in the end. So he puts up to $590. Nice, $100 made gambling. Anything else we want to do with the saloon while we're here? We could play craps, but that's a luck test, which he's decent at. But I don't think we want to get a little crazy here. I think he might buy some whiskey while he's here for $50 though, now that he made some money. So that'll put him down to $540. He's going to get some whiskey for his bag. Whiskey allows you to regenerate to get sanity back during a mission, which is nice because he was actually almost out of sanity in that last one. Okay, so that's the end of the day for these guys. So they're going to head back to the hotel. And then at the end of the day, you roll on the Frontier chart. Now what this thing is, since we spent 1 day in town, we roll a d6. If we roll equal to or less than the amount of days, an event happens. So the only thing that can hurt us now is a 1. So the longer you stay in town, the more chance something's going to happen. We rolled a 2, so we're good. Alright, so we're staying 1 more day. That's $10 for each character. Actually, Scalz is going to pay for Grey Wolf's. He's going to spend $20 for the hotel. And Grey Wolf is going to head to... where was he going to go? I think he was going to head to the doc's office to get some bandages and that kind of healing stuff. So he heads to the doc's office. He doesn't have a lot of money. He's only got like $115, so he can't do much. So doc's office, 2d6. Oh, double 1. Wow, that could be bad. The doctor has been the good doctor in quotes. The doc has been performing late night experiments on the locals. Catching him in the act, he runs off. Medical attention is not available to any hero until after the next adventure. Okay, so you can come here to heal injuries and mutations, but now because this guy has been evil, he ran away, you can't do that the rest of this stay. Which is okay because we don't have any, but it doesn't say we can't buy stuff. I think he's going to buy 2 bandages, which will put him down to only having $15 left, but that's fine. Two bandages in his side bag. Alright, and Scalz is going to head over to the blacksmith for his final day stay. 2d6 on the blacksmith. That's a 7. So black smoke and horse manure makes you feel alive. No event. So nothing happens. Alright, Scalz got $520 and 6 Darkstone. Could get Darkstone Buckle. Which means if you roll on the mutation chart, you can roll twice and choose which result to keep. It's not a bad thing. I really came here to get Darkstone bullets for the next event, but he's got some good cash, but he can't really buy anything major. He actually could get, for $225 and 6 Darkstone, he could get a Darkstone barrel, which will allow him to get +4 range on his gun. His gun is a 5 range. You can get up to 9 range on his shotgun, which is kind of cool. But I might wait on that and maybe try to get some more Darkstone to buy something better next time. Because the shotgun can only hold 1 upgrade. As you see, upgrade slots, only 1. So you would fill that with that upgrade, like the Darkstone barrel. Some items can get multiples, like the carbine of Grey Wolf can hold 2 upgrades, so you can get 2 separate things on that. I think he was coming for Darkstone bullets, and I think that's what he's going to get. So it's $200 and a Darkstone, so he's going to get rid of one of his Darkstone and spend $200, which will put him at $320. And then he is going to get Darkstone bullets. I'm not sure where that is. If there's a card for that, oops, or not. If there is, would it be in Mine Artifacts? There is Darkstone bullets in Mine Artifacts. There's a couple of them. I don't know if you're supposed to take them out of here to remind yourself that you have them. Because there's a chance you can get them when you're in the mine. Yeah, because you discard it to make all your guns hit +1. Yeah, so we don't really need to hold on to this card. Because it could be drawn in the actual game itself, so I don't want to chance that. So I'm going to leave it in the deck. And we just have to remember that we have a Darkstone bullets. So what those do is they have a corruption mark on them, which means when we roll for corruption at the end of the next one, if we have them, it'll give us a bonus. If we don't, but I don't think it's really going to matter because it only lasts for 1 adventure, and we don't roll to the end of the next adventure, which will be done. But for the next adventure, when used, replaces any current ammo. All of your gun hits are +1 damage. So for the whole next adventure, every shot with a shotgun does an additional 1 damage. So that could be useful. So we're done. In town, we go back to the hotel. We already paid for it. We have to roll on the town event. 2 or less is bad. We rolled a 6, so we're good. And that's it. We're going to head out of town after 2 days. And we are going to go on another adventure. We didn't level up. Scalz has 315 XP, 5 Darkstone, $320 right now. And Grey Wolf has 215 XP and $15 and 2 Darkstone right now. So once you get to 500 XP, you'll level up. Scalz will probably do it next adventure. Grey Wolf would have to do some more. He has a chance, but we'll see if he's able to pull it off. So that's it. That's the first adventure for Scalz and Grey Wolf, or Mingan, known as Grey Wolf. Thanks for watching, those who did. I appreciate it. What you kind of do now is you just keep going and go to have fun. So I'll probably do is roll. A way to do the next adventure is to roll. 1 to 3, 4 to 6. There's 2 books. This is the Swamp of Death book. Then there's the City of Ancients. Both of them have the same 1 through 6 basic missions, but then the bottom ones are, this is Swamp of Death specific, the City of Ancients specific. So I'll probably roll to see which book I'm going to use, and then I'll roll to see what missions we get for the next one, and we'll see what happens and where we end up going. So thanks everybody for watching. As I said, it was a good time. I had fun. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.